Hello and welcome to the Global Formula Automobilista test session. I am here on Automobilista with the default Formula Ultimate mod to run a test session and just see if this race series is going to work. Obviously, because not all the liveries are finished, I'm not going to use the Global Formula Automobilista mod, which is why I'm here with the normal Formula Ultimate cars and drivers. I have taken over one of them and I'll be sitting in the pits for the entire race and watching the rest of the race as the AI do everything. I'm doing this race around the requested track, Hockenheim 2001. There was a bit of friction as to whether I should use the modern one or the old one. I like the modern one, so we're using the modern one for the championship, but for this test session I'm doing a 50% race distance, therefore 22 laps, around the old Hockenheim. As you can see on the left, there is the grid for this race. I'm not going to be, using these names for the main thing, mainly because, especially that guy in P8, I have no idea how to pronounce his surname, so it's going to be pronounced about 5 different ways. But anyway, the way this race is going to work, I'm having to drive a car. I haven't been bothered to play with the files, so I could have added a 23rd car spot, but I couldn't. So it's doing a formation lap. I will try and overtake the pack and drive a lap of the circuit to show you the circuit. Then I'll pull into the pits and go into race broadcast mode. I will have to be doing all the cameras myself and hopefully paying attention to what's going on. I haven't got the right HUD open, right heads up display, so I haven't got any fancy graphics. We just have to use the timing in the bottom right of the screen. And yeah, if you've got any ideas which mods would be good to use, please tell me. I will install them. I haven't had time to look, I'm just doing this race now. So if you've made your way through that introduction and understand what I'm doing, I don't know what I'm doing, let's give it a go and see what happens. So, as I said, we're going to jump into a formation lap. Here's some nice onboard cameras, or onboard circuit cameras to show you the track. But anyway, let's jump into things. So, they're all setting off. I've now got to try and overtake them without hitting them, which is not going to be fun or easy. Ooh, okay. Take two. Right, onto the grid. Second attempt. Bear in mind this is a formation lap start, and I'm trying to overtake them rather than a actual race start. Ooh, I'll go over here, it's just safe. And I'll go over here, I'll just try and go past them on the grass. This is really uncomfortable. Oh my goodness. Right, there we go, there's the leaders, So, Boots and Richelli, they're our leaders who are going to start in the front row. So now, well, I've shown you the pit lane exit and the grass to the right of the start straight. But now here's the first chicane, the Jim Clark chicane, that one is. As I said, this is Hockenheim 2001, so it's the 2001 version of all the chicanes, so a bit tighter, just to make sure that some overtaking can happen, as will hopefully happen, up into the Ost curve, which, yes, again, tight chicane, and then you come out onto this long curve that is pretty much flat out in the version without the chicanes, but it is completely flat out, apart from the fact that you don't want to spin out the rear wheels and everything, but that's for the AI to play with, not me. Oh, touch the grass, and Ayrton chicane taken alternatively and on the exit as well. Heading down the final of the long straights. Hopefully we'll see loads of overtaking on all these straights, but you never know. This curve here, I can't remember what its name is, but I missed the apex and it's very fast. Sachs hairpin, which I have visited the gravel on. Oh, goodbye front wing. As you can tell, I probably should have practice this. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That front wing's out the way, and I'm going to be pulling off anyway. This chicane is, well, it's flat out, but you know, you can dive up here. And I'm going to pull into the pit lane. Now, oh, on the grass, that was stupid of me. Right, if I do this and go through the end and get disqualified, I wonder what will happen.
Black flag.
There we go. Now, I've been disqualified, so hopefully I won't get any more messages. I can just rewind and park it in the correct pit box, which is that one. Somewhere in there. Yeah, just get me out of the way so that the AI don't have to worry. Anyway, that is that. I don't need to worry about anything anymore. Now, skip through to our leader, who is on the grid. Walter Boots in first place. David Riccielli in second. Nick Hinderberg third. Omar Gomez fourth. Ivan Kilt fifth. Lights are coming on. And away we go. That's a good start by Riccielli. He's pulling up alongside Boots, and we've got a yellow car off in the background. I don't know what the teams are for this game, so yeah, it's a yellow car. The car's all filed through turn one. They're all through safely. That's good. Riccielli in the slipstream of Boots. Is he going to think of an overtake? I don't know. I think Hinderberg is going to think of an overtake of Riccielli, and he's done it. Hinderberg up to second and Kilt. Oh, squeezing Riccielli. Side by side, but Riccielli gets a much better exit off the final corner. That's backwards. Hinderberg now having a look at Boots. After they head towards the S-curve. Is he going to go for it? He's got beside him. He's beside him. Boots cuts him off. Tiny bit of contact with the front wings. But Walter Boots takes the lead and keeps it. Riccielli now pulls out the slipstream very early on Hinderberg. Of course, this circuit predates DRS, so unfortunately there aren't DRS zones. Well, unfortunately, fortunately, however you feel like DRS, but it's a cool feature that this game does have that I'm unable to show off. Kilt in fourth, with Gomez and Numinen and Mafra following. We've got a yellow flag somewhere. Where is it? Who's pull off? Oh. It's respawned me here. Right, that's stupid. I'll just get that out of the way.
We're being shown the blue flag. Blue flag? We're being shown a blue flag.
That'll do. Right. That is going to annoy us all race, and I'm going to have to sort that out, work out how to do that before I do anything. Right. So, Sousa here, car number 92 on. Up into 14th place. Yves LeBlanc is following Roos and Clean. Is he going to make an overtake? No. No, he's not. Binner and Sousa side by side here. Binner round the outside of Sousa. He's done it. He's done it. Sousa's been passed, but Chianti is there. Is he going to make a move? Oh, is Sousa going to have another go at Binner? I don't think so. Oh yeah, no he is. He's diving up the inside into us curve. Not quite any contact. But that's a bad exit by Sousa. It was a good attempt because it looked like Chianti was going to get him. But in the end he didn't. And we've got Rodriguez has got Noble going for a dive but not quite making it. We've got some side by side action here between Numinen and Mafra. Numinen pulling away and keeping ahead. Mafra in the slipstream but not able to do anything. That yellow flag is still for me. I don't know what to do about that. Probably. I've got this thing when it gets boring. Now notice everybody is currently on ultra soft tyres. Not too sure about strategies at the moment where anything will change. But oh, Omar Gomez in 5th place has just set the fastest lap at 1:37.335. Not bad at all. whizzing down the straight. Let's get some onboard action with Gomez. He's just done our fastest lap. Let's watch him through the first chicane. Tyres looking a bit rough. He flies down the corner. Kilt is just pulling away ever so slightly. He's had a bad exit there, which is giving him tiny gaps, but under braking. Oh, he moves under braking. Numnan's not really close enough behind him. Yeah, Numnan's more defending from Mafra. He's got him in 8th. Rodriguez has got Noble right behind him. Noble, from my career mode that I've been doing, Harry Noble appears to be one of the top guys. He goes at the inside of Rodriguez. Rodriguez doesn't give him the space, and Noble has to lift out of it. But he's in the slipstream again. He's not careful, he's got clean right behind him. Yellow flag, that's for me. Oh! Big lunge. Didn't quite work out though. Clean right behind. That's the way it goes. Here's Noble. Okay. LeBlanc is still ahead of Roos and Binner. But they've both got past Souza and stayed ahead of him. Right, sorry to be like this, but I'm just going to have to go on board and move me, because it's getting annoying. And, oh, actually, no, I've been sat there and the engine's blown up. Right, well, that's, who would head, oh, Yao Lima is in the pits. He's lost his front wing somewhere. He's going to a replay, and it's an 80-second mark. Oh, there we go. He's gone for a dive on Matsumoto and got it wrong. And it's goodbye front wing for Yao Lima. Oh, I've got to find the correct one. That's one. So he's gone for the cutback in the late dive and completely mistimed it. And that leaves him without any front downforce, which would help him a bit down the straights, but when there are corners it's not helpful at all. So Lima into the pits. He's lost a lot of time to Matsumoto because of that, and that is going to be a disaster. But what is that I see? Nope, not that camera. Yes, he's going for super soft, so he's getting his mandatory tyre change out of the way early. Lima exiting the pits. That'll be fine then. Boots holding his lead over Hindenburg at about a second. Riccelli into 3rd, staying there, and Kilt is right behind. But not going anywhere. There's a bit of a twitch back there for... Who was it? Was it Clean? Yeah, it was Clean in front of LeBlanc. He had a bit of a twitch going into the corner, but he's come out of it okay. Side by side between Noble and Rodriguez. Noble cannot get past Iker Rodriguez. It's going to take him some time, and he's got the speed. He definitely has the speed. He had a bad qualifying, and well, he's going to get past him at some point, but at the moment, still stuck there. Noble, 10th place, 7 seconds behind our leader. Board with Rodriguez. Yeah, looking at the rear of Rodriguez towards Noble. Suspension working well, wheels doing their job. Shark fin looking awesome. You see, he's just getting a good exit over Noble. There's not much he can do about it. In fact, Rodriguez is close to Dejanot in front. Then he is to Noble behind. Closes up a bit, but that's just Constantine effect. Actually, Noble's getting a run. Noble's been very quick over these last 2 straights into the Ayrton Senna chicane and into the stadium section. This is where Noble has been closing up massively on Rodriguez. Although Rodriguez is close to Dejanot, to be honest, the slipstream of that is probably the only thing that's keeping Noble behind the slipstream from the car in front. And again, just can't quite make the move. Okay, on fourth, Riccielli. Hindenburg is catching up to Boots. Boots pits. Walter Boots into the pits from the lead. This will be mandatory tyre change, getting his Ultrasofts out the way. They are burning up quickly around this track in the acceleration zones. We have another pitter. Actually have quite a few in the pit lane. Let's see, Boots has exited the pits in 15th place. Everyone else behind him has pitted, so Binner, Matsumoto, Roos. Roos must have pitted a lap before. But he's jumped Binner, he's done a great job there and jumped Binner completely. Chianti has dropped far back, and Lima, well, he didn't have a front wing, so that didn't help him at all. So, Nick Hindenburg is in the lead, Riccielli second, Kilt third. Gap has widened there. Oh, yeah, Lima in last place for Scuderia Forza apparently. Has just set the fastest lap on his new Super Softs. Dejanot, Rodriguez, and Noble has dropped back from Rodriguez by a long way. He's lost 1.4 seconds in the last lap. So much so that LeBlanc is having a good look at getting past Yves LeBlanc and the rear of Harry Noble. Is he going to do anything about it? Well, on the braking he's tried, but nothing's worked. So, Hindenburg pits. Riccielli, he also pits. And Kilt, he's coming in. Gomez carries on. Oh! Oh, what's happened here? Ivan Kilt has, something oddly decided to stop. For no apparent reason. And that's going to help Riccielli. As Riccielli puts away. Hindenburg, where's he come out? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Walter Boots has just squeezed past. Oh, I'll have a look at that again. No. Sorry. The replays are 80 seconds. So it's a bit too fast, so I'm going to have to find how to change that as well, because I haven't worked that out either. I'm saying all this out loud, so that hopefully someone will notice and tell me what to do. The Hindenburg exits the pits. And you can see there's Boots. Oh, Boots squeezes Hindenburg completely as their Boots are trying to pass Max Fasten, and I can't know what the MRM Becker is, but Becker gets past Fasten, as does Hindenburg. But Becker is just going to get in the way of Boots. What can Hindenburg do here? Let's go for this camera. Boots following Becker up towards the S-curve. Becker holds on. He may have useless worn Ultrasofts, but Boots is his new Super Softs obviously aren't quite got the boost. Hindenburg was closing, but not enough. Boots up the inside into the Ayrton Senna chicane, squeezes Becker. Boots is through, but Becker was close on the exit, and now Hindenburg has got some work to do. He needs to pass Becker as soon as possible, or Boots is going to disappear over the horizon, and that's going to be the end of it. Oh, what a dive! He squeezed Becker wide! Oh! They both lift out of it, and both lose each other so much time in that. Hindenburg should have just gone for it. Gomez, I think he's going for another, but Becker spins! Becker tries to enter the pits, but he's got Hindenburg in the way and has a half spin. Fasten's also in, but Fasten has lost a lot of time compared to Becker. Owen and LeBlanc are in the pits. Let's try and I'll get to the back this one. So, Walter Boots at the front, 4-second lead over Hindenburg, who's got Riccielli right behind him now. Those back markers did not help Hindenburg in any way. So Riccielli was closed up. Gomez has pitted and come out in 4th, clean 5th. Roos is up to 6th, and Binner and Mafra. Numanen has been a big loser and dropped down to 9th. Rodriguez and Kilt in 10th. The Bonk 12, Matsumoto has jumped up to 13th after the pit stops, so obviously staying out in those those ultra softs was a good plan. Dajano 14th, Chianti 15th with Souza. See, Souza, he was battling some of the guys who were in 6th and 7th. He's lost out massively. Noble down to 17th. He has had an absolute nightmare of a pit window. Sebastiano at 18th. Becker, I've just seen 19th. Faston's dropped to the back. Lima is still last, and my car is parked in a stupid place and causing yellow flags. Hindenburg Riccielli, let's go and watch that battle. Actually, Hindenburg, Riccielli and Gomez. Walter Boots, fastest lap, first into the 36s. Here towards turn 1. Riccielli's got Hindenburg in front, closer, and Gomez has had a terrible lap for turn 1. Raimo Numminen, 136.7 goes, and he sets a new fastest lap in 9th place, where he's trying to make his time back up. But here we go, Riccielli's got a good run on Hindenburg, but he's got the outside for the chicane, unless he can... Oh, he's got him at the inside! Got him at the inside! He just needs to go for it! No, he's got it wrong! He was through, and he lifted off to give Hindenburg space, and all that's done is let Gomez get close and Hindenburg to pull away. Gomez goes for it! Oh, no. Riccielli wasn't going to fall for that at all. It's good racing back here. Clean, Roos and Binner. There's Mafra, who's now got the fastest on track. Numminen right behind him. Numminen's not stupid enough to go for a do or die lunge there. You see Mafra's brakes are quite warm. Anyway, back to the front. Boots still gets 4-second lead, and the fact that Hindenburg, Riccielli and Gomez are fighting is only going to help him. Noble's dropped to the back. What's happened here? Has he had to pit again? He has. I'm not sure what that's for. I'll endeavour to find out, because he's happily pootling around 17th. Unless he's had a mechanical failure, which I'm not going to be able to find out. I don't know, but after talking him up, Harry Noble has had to pit twice. Come on. Max Faston 19th, Becker 18th, Owen 17th. There's Chianti has a look at Souza around the Sainz curve, but that's not quite going to work that way. Dajano is looking at Matsumoto as Sebastiano got a bit loose at the top of the track. Becker is setting the fastest lap. Nice job down at the back. Showing he's got some speed. Kilton Rodriguez battling for it. Well, not really battling. Nammanen's still stuck behind Mafra, but they're both catching up to Binner and Roos. Clean is getting close to the Gomez-Riccielli-Hindenburg fight, which appears to be Riccielli-Gomez. As Hindenburg's starting to pull away. If Clean can catch up, he could be in for a bit of a bonus here. Walter Boots down the straight. Still leading. 5-second lead now over Hindenburg. Riccielli and Gomez. I don't think Clean's close enough. He's not. Oh, Numminen slight lock up as he went to fight Mafra. But that wasn't going to happen. Rodriguez and Kilt are letting LeBlanc catch up to them. It's Matsumoto has got Dajano up his bum. Well, not up his bum, but, you know, behind him. Close, trying to overtake him. Those are the words I'm after. Souza, 15th, runs a bit wide over the curb. Becker, a bit of a bump over the final curb as well. they're heading into turn 1. Chianti has got Owen right behind him. Let's see what Owen's going to do. He's pulled out the slipstream quite early. He's lifted off because Chianti's just squeezed him through the kink. There's Owen, he's going for it, he's going for it. Oh, he's lost the rear. Didn't quite crash it, but Chianti's side is going to be a little bit more dented than he started the race with. And if they're not careful, Max Farson is right behind them. And again, here, Lima's catching up. Noble is, well, less said about what Noble's doing the better. Boots has still got his 4-second lead over Nick Hinderberg in 2nd place. Riccelli in 3rd. He's doing okay. Tyres are starting to look a bit iffy. You know, they might have to stop again. I can't guarantee they will, but they might do. Gomez in 4th is closing up as Becker again setting fastest lap, even though he's absolutely nowhere. Looks like Binner has got Mafra right behind him. Yes, actually, we have 3 cars here, close. Roos, that's the wrong way. Roos, Binner and Mafra all battling as they've all let Numnan back in. Mafra having a look at Roos. He's having a look in turn at Binner, and Nummanen's joining in the fight. Mafra up the inside of Roos. He's going to go the inside of Binner as well. Nearly, but not quite, but Felipe Mafra up to 7th. Up past you. I can't remember what Roos' first name, but Julian Binner there. 6th place is under threat. Mafra holds it. Roos, oh, Rodriguez has lost his front wing. Iker Rodriguez fighting too hard, and he is coming into the pits. Ivan Kilt goes through. Yves LeBlanc is, oh, he's been squeezed off. I mean, it's his right. Rodriguez is right to, you know, say, I'm still here fighting this position. I don't have to let you through. LeBlanc says, yes matey, you are letting me through. So now he's just holding up Dejanot and Matsumoto, and oh dear. Rodriguez finally pits, and Becker with a fantastic, oh, I didn't quite make it, Souza. Eduardo Souza just about holds him off. Becker almost made a fantastic opportunistic lunge up the inside there. Chianti and Farson have dropped well back from Owen. So Roos has been into the pits as well. He must have got some damage from the contact with Rodriguez. Let's have a look what's happened back here. The braking, is it? Yeah, Rodriguez has just bumped into Roos, maybe given him a puncture or damaged his rear wing or something. But whatever has happened, Roos has come out the pits. Now, let's check his tyres. He changed tyres. He's probably putting some new super softs, so he'll be going to the end on them. Souza catching up to Matsumoto, not doing anything. Dejanot in 11th now, and LeBlanc 10th. Kilt is looking lonely 9th. Number has got Binner for company. Mafra's dropped. Oh no, he's got clean up ahead. Oh yeah, because of course Roos pitted. Gomez still looking like he's trying to get past Riccelli, who's still trying to get past Hinderberg, but they're having none of it. Although they are slightly catching up to Boots again. Walter Boots, maybe his tyres are starting to get off, maybe he's just going slow to let his tyres get better. But whatever it is. Oh, Noble has caught up to Lima. He's caught up massively, so maybe Yao Lima's had to pit again. because the gap between them was enormous. Whatever it is. Noble up the inside of Lima into the Ayrton Senna chicane. Easy move. See, I told you he was good. Rodriguez 19th and Roos 18th. Chianti. Oh, he's had a bad pit lane entry there. But he's in the pits, so let's let fast and carry on. So, this is the point in the race where they're all pitting again. Are they all going to put on new super softs? Are they all putting on ultra softs? Just to point out, I did put, because it's a 50% race, I did put tyre wear and fuel usage up to ×2, just so you know we get a few more pit stops and a bit of strategy and everything. It will be back to normal. What I've missed in all this is Omar Gomez has passed David Riccielli. Where he's done it, I don't know. But that's what I'm here to find out. Here we go. Up to turn 1. Is it in the run down to turn 1? Riccielli's having a look at Hindenburg. He's right in the slipstream. Is Gomez going to do a cheeky up the inside? Oh, he's pushed Riccielli onto the curb. And yes, he has. Gomez has completely mugged Riccielli off as he was going for an overtake on Hindenburg. He's just gone, oh, you've left me some space. I think I'll take that. Thank you very much. Heading up towards the Oz curve, and Gomez pulls in front, and that is a simple yet fantastic move by Omar Gomez to take third place. Riccielli. Hindenburg, now it's 3.5 seconds between Boots and Hindenburg. It'll be interesting to see if we can catch him up at all. It's 2.8, but I think that's just concertina effect through the slow corners. Really need to check at the same point as last time, but at this point last lap it was 3.5, so Hindenburg is catching. What will be helping is that Gomez and Riccielli aren't trying to overtake him right at this moment. Clean 5th, Mafra 6th, Numanen 7th, Binner 8th, Kilt 9th, LeBlanc, Dagenot, I'm just testing to see if any of them will go in the pits. LeBlanc, Matsumoto, Becker, Souza, Owen, Farson. We've got Roos, probably won't pit again, Chianti, Rodriguez, who's got Harry Noble catching him up, and Yao Lima. So 2.8 seconds on the long straight between Boots and Hindenburg. Gomez catching up to Hindenburg. As you can see, they're teammates. No idea what the team's called, but they're teammates. Riccielli is 4th, and he will try and catch back up, but you never know if he will. Clean is dropping back a long way. He's in 5th, but he's 8 seconds behind in 5th. Mafra and Numanen. Anyway. Kilt has caught up to Binner. Quite effectively, it would appear to be. And he's right on his back. Will he go for an overtake? Doesn't seem to be. And he pulls off. Yellow flag zone, which is stupid. Boots is in the pits. Walter Boots has pitted. Now, is this for new tyres? Remember, he was the first one to pit for new tyres, so this will be interesting to see where he comes out and then where everybody who's racing comes out. So, into the pits, quick stop hopefully. Back onto another set of super softs. Wow, isn't that interesting? So we exit the pits in 6th place. Make that 7th place because the bin has just come through, and Kilt has dropped a long way back from Julian Binner. I don't know how, I don't know why, but he has. So Binner on old super softs, Boots on new super softs. He's got to make his move soon because this has gone very badly for Walter Boots. He's got a good lead, but he could see it very quickly evaporate if he can't overtake Binner up in front of him. You know, Binner is going to hold him up. He could be trying to use the new tyres to pull away, but if he can't do that, well, that's his problem. Boots catching up to Binner. He's trying to make a move. He moves left, moves right, moves left again. Up the inside into the centre chicane. Binner's going to fight back. Oh, a clinical move by Walter Boots to take 6th place. Now, Numinen, Mafra, Riccelli, Gomez, Hindenburg. Any of them going to pit? Hindenburg, Gomez and Riccelli don't pit. Maybe they're trying to stay out a bit longer. See if they'll come out on Ultrasofts. Looks like Felipe Mafra's coming in. He is. So Numinen carries on. There we go. Boots in 6th. Binner's coming into the pits. Kilt's coming into the pits. And just slightly holds up LeBlanc. Kilt is not having fun with the pit lane entry, is he? So that elevates Boots up into 5th. Riccelli's dropping back from Gomez and Hindenburg. 2 teammates, are they going to hold each other up or are they going to help each other? Well, it looks like Gomez hasn't got holding up in his mind, he's got overtaking. He wants to get into the leader past Hindenburg. Late lunge. He gets side by side but he can't go through. They've only got a 15-second lead over Walter Boots, so their pit stop's going to have to be quick. It is a short pit lane and there's not much time lost on it. Now that's interesting news. No, it won't be Hindenburg, that'll be... oh no, it is Hindenburg. Hindenburg is on his way into the pits this lap, which leaves Gomez out. Riccelli's also going to come in, as is Numinen. So, we will stay on board with Hindenburg as he comes into the pits, see if he changes onto Supers or Ultras. And see where he comes up relative to Walter Boots, who is now only 13.9 seconds behind. This could be crucial. It's not right, it could be crucial, this is crucial. Also be crucial if Hindenburg's out lap compared to Gomez's in lap. Gomez takes the lead. Riccelli is also in the pits. So it's the battle of the pit lane. That's a quick pit stop, 3.2. Boots flashes through on the left, so Hindenburg hasn't made up much time on him, but he's also out in Supers, as is Riccelli. Blanc goes through, is he not pitted? Here's Becker. Is Becker going to ruin Riccelli's race? Yes, he is. And Riccelli is going to have to pass Becker very soon, or this could be a nightmare for him. Is it going to be like carrying not Noble, Walter Boots, where it took him until the 3rd chicane to do it? Look at the way he's exited that chicane, I think he will. Becker, still ahead. As Riccelli heads towards the 2nd chicane, he can't get through. Cleaner Numinen. Owen's up to 9th, but his tyres look like they need to be replaced as soon as possible. Faster right behind him with Mafra on newer tyres wanting to pass. Didn't work. Dejanot and Matsumoto in 15th. Chianti down to 16th. There's Souza up the inside of Chianti. That was... Chianti just gets it on the exit. Noble not having fun. Bruiser 19th. Lima and Rodriguez down in last. Oscar Gomez... is he going to stay out? There are only 3 laps to go, he doesn't have to pit. Boots is in 2nd, Hindenburg is in 3rd. LeBlanc, again, he might be staying out. Might be a few of them trying to one-stop this race. Now, that was something I hadn't even thought about happening. And here it is. So, Gomez slides it through the corner. And pulls away. Walter Boots is catching him. 10 seconds is the gap now. Obviously Gomez, if he pits, he's going to come out 13th, 3rd or 4th or something. You know, if he wants to win the race, staying out really is the only option. But, Felipe Mafra. That looks like a potential retirement for the Brazilian. He's been stuck behind Max Verstappen for a while. I've not pronounced his name correctly once. Mafra at the inside of the Sachs curve, so again he's gone for the move. Is Faston going to come out and look for him again? Or is he going to be stuck behind? Oh, he's run a bit wide and he's spun. Mafra spins, gets going, and oh, he's been taken out by Ivan Kilt. Kilt smashes into the back of Mafra. After Mafra has a spin, let's check a better angle. There we go, rear wing. He's braked, he's run wide, he's hit the curb, and he's just spun on the grass. He's spun around to get going, and Kilt, you can see him sliding in sideways as he tries to avoid it. But there's nothing he can do. Bang! Nose on back wheel. Mafra's wheel is gone. Now, are we going to get a safety car? And if we are, is Gomez going to pit, or is he going to do the correct thing and try and stay out? Oh, I've got to try and now find where Kilt is, so I can watch that from his angle. On board line Kilt. Mafra's had his spin and just floors it straight in the way. I mean, what chance did he have? And Kilt doesn't even think to go into the pits. But anyway, that is it for Felipe Mafra. We now have a yellow flag, but we don't appear to be getting the safety car. Yao Lima's stuck trying to get past Rodriguez again. This may be a problem. I don't know. I hope Mafra's car clears itself pretty soon. Because Gomez is on his way in. Gomez isn't pitting yet. Well, we've got a car parked in the middle of the track. I think I need to adjust the safety car settings because that deserves a safety car, but he's gone. Mafra's car has been cleared and we are going racing again. So Gomez has got 3 laps to go. Boots has got 9 seconds to make up. Can he do it? Hindenburg is nowhere. LeBlanc is carrying on. His tyres are looking like a mess. Riccelli has got past Becker and is now catching up to LeBlanc. Will Riccelli be able to get past Yves LeBlanc before the end of this race? Well, he should do. He's been quicker all race and he's got new tyres. Raimo Numinen in 8th place, stuck behind Michael Klein, Mikkel, I don't know, it's a name. It's New Foster's lap, first one into the 35s, a 35.950. A quick time. And for someone who's been setting fast laps like that, he shouldn't really be down in 8th. But he is. So yeah, there we go. Matsumoto a bit wobbly under braking. Makes it into the corner. Here we go. Kilt has finally made it into the pits. Max Chianti's had an off-track excursion somewhere. Grassy tyres usually a clue. They look grassy in the replay, but that's because they're grassy. That's just a graphical glitch, that's not. So Sousa at the inside has bit of contact, has done that, but is this going to be trying to get past even Kilt? I think it is, or has he done the exact same thing his teammate did? Oh my goodness, that is embarrassing. That is embarrassing for Max Chianti. He's up behind Sousa. Sousa's being held up by Kilt, and he's thinking, right, I'm going to get him. So he floors it and just drives straight off the track and spins through the gravel. That is impressive. Waits to let leads through, and oh no, he does not. He goes out right in the way of Roos. Well, you know, you've got to have some comical driving for something. Oscar Gomez. He's still going. He's not coming into the pits yet. I think he's playing tactical masterclass. Unless his tyres completely fall off the cliff in these last 2 laps. Oscar Gomez. No, it's not Oscar, it's Omar. Omar Gomez has just pulled off a tactical masterstroke. Hindenburg, he's not been able to keep up with Boots, has he? Riccelli has finally got past LeBlanc. Becker in 6th with Klein and Numinen rapidly catching. They're going to get past LeBlanc and Becker probably. Farson has jumped up to 10th. He's actually done quite a good job with this one stop. everyone else cycles through. Going at a 7.6 second lead. Still hasn't pitted. Everyone's starting to get a bit low on fuel now, but they'll all make it to the end. Now this to me looks like Clean going for an overtake. No! This all to me looks like Nummanen has just overtaken Clean, who was trying to overtake Becker. Nummanen moves up into 7th, and he's right behind his teammate Becker and Yves LeBlanc. What's going to happen here? Nummanen has superior tyres, they're much less wear. LeBlanc, oh, there's contact between Nummanen and Becker, the teammates. Oh, again, Nummanen doing his best to get through, but that all looked a bit messy. It's because it was a bit messy. Nummanen weaving down the straight to try and catch up to Becker, all the while letting Clean getting close. Nummanen having another look at Becker, but Becker just squeezes him on the exit. Nummanen goes through. Nummanen goes through, gets past Becker. Clean's had a bad exit. He had all that space and he was useless off the line. Nummanen's got Becker looking close, but it's not to be. Becker, Clean right behind him. Hindenburg on his own. Boots, it's down to 6 seconds on the last lap. That's not going to be anywhere near enough. LeBlanc, Nummanen, this is the battle we want to watch. Nummanen, look at the inside of LeBlanc into turn 1. Not going to happen. Becker with Clean behind him. LeBlanc, here we go. Nummanen behind in the slipstream. Not going to make the pass into turn 1, into turn 2 even. Becker is pulling away from Clean. Why is Clean not catching him up? This is madness. LeBlanc right with Nummanen right behind him, trying to hold on to 5th place here. He's still holding on. Riccelli, I've got Boots, Gomez. That looks pretty settled. Becker and Clean, it's not close enough. LeBlanc has got only 3/10 ahead of him. Behind him, Drew Nummanen. Nummanen, fastest car on track. He just can't make the move. Here we go, final corner. Omar Gomez is going to win this Global Formula Automobilista test race at the Hockenheim ring. Gomez is first. Boots led for a long time, but two-stop strategy wasn't the right thing to do. Hindenburg takes 3rd. Riccelli in 4th. And Nummanen has got past LeBlanc. What's happened to LeBlanc? LeBlanc has gone from 6th to nowhere, 5th even, to absolutely nowhere, to 8th. There's been, while we've gone and looked at the leaders, some madness has happened between Nummanen and LeBlanc. It's happened. Nummanen up the inside of LeBlanc. Oh, is there contact? Was there contact? I don't know. But whatever's happened, Nummanen's through. Go without looking. On board with Nummanen. Down the back straight. Into the final real overtake. It's a late lunge. And the tiniest bit of contact has shoved LeBlanc wide. Ah, that is torture for the driver of the green car. I don't know what team it is. It's just bright green. But Nummanen, late lunge, just... Oh, that is... just lightly pushes him wide. How LeBlanc gets out the gravel, I don't know, but he did. So well done to him. But Yves LeBlanc will come through in 8th place. Sebastian Owen from far back on the grid is going to take 9th. Good strategy from whatever team that is. And Max Farston, who's been rubbish all race, finished 10th. Binner dropped back to 11th. I'm glad I didn't have to say his name much, he's 12th. Matsumoto 13th, Souza 14th. Noble has worked his way back up to 15th, but I'm sure he could have done better than that. Roos is in 16th place. Chianti will come through in 7th place, 17th even. Yao Lima has got Rodriguez behind him in 18th and 19th, and Ivan Kilt, who was unfortunate enough to... Oh, what's that? Hang on. That's a funny looking front wing. That's the... Where's that? There we go. That's a front wing that's been dented by Felipe Mafra's car. There we go. But anyway, our race winner is Gomez. So here we have it. The IDEX Momentum driver Omar Gomez has taken the win in 36 minutes and 27 seconds, with Walter Boots in second place for Bradley GP, and Nick Hinderberg takes third, also for IDEX Momentum. David Riccelli, Ryan Numberton and Marco Becker take 4th, 5th and 6th respectively for MK Racing and Milano Scuderia. Marcel Klein, Yves LeBlanc, Sebastian Owen and Max Farson finish out the top 10. Julian Binner, Patrice Danio, Hitoshi Matsumoto, Eduardo Souza, Harry Noble are the next 5. Roos, Chianti, Lima and Rodriguez and Kilt finish out the finishers. Felipe Mafra retired on lap 17 after an accident at the final corner involving even Kilt. And there's the result. So, I hope this was good. Please give me every single piece of feedback you want. Like, should the cars be going a little bit faster? I could make them, you know, this is the 105% AI speed, I'd make them 120. Should I, you know, which HUD should I use? Where should I park my car at the beginning, if you know what to do about that? And do you think this race series will work? Obviously, when I've got the new cars and the new drivers in the actual Global Formula 1 Automobilista mod, it will look much better. You know, the liveries we will use are awesome. Like, if you've not seen them, they are awesome. And yeah, it will hopefully look fantastic. So yeah, next time we do this, I will hopefully... Oh, someone's pulled off. Cool. It will be the first round of the season, which is at Interlagos. So, until then, goodbye.